Hi, it's Alyssa Hope Wagner, and I'm doing a series of dreams I've had and their meaning. A while back, I had a dream that I was running through kind of Washington, D.C., and I was running with my twin sister, and I was so tired. I had been running so long, and there was a ton of crowds around us, and I was just running, and I couldn't go any further. I knew I couldn't go any further, but I also couldn't stop. And so and then my twin started saying, well, we could do this. And she had this plan of what we could do. And I said, I can't do a plan. I'm too tired. I need a miracle. I need a miracle because I can't do this anymore. I can't keep running like this. And then right when I said that, this beautiful lion, huge, beautiful lion, just streaked right across me. And he made this path through the crowd. And I was like, oh, that's where I'm going. I'm following him. And it was, Jesus, the Lion of Judah. And so I just started running after him. And then a blink later, I was on top of this monument and I was just resting. I was so exhausted and so relieved I was done. And my twin sister was there chatting away and I'm just like barely able to breathe, but I was so exhausted, but I had so much relief and had so much joy, even though I couldn't show it because I was so tired. So I just want to say, I'll explain that dream. It's when we're chasing God's promises. Sometimes they take a long time to come to fruition, and it's easy to do a counterfeit because we're not seeing the fruition of the promise. But you always have to go back to the original word he gave you and rely on that and keep going and keep going. And it's going to be at the point where you're so tired of carrying the weight of hope and you've been working, not just waiting for your promises, but working by faith and waiting towards your promises. It's not just about waiting for them. It's about working as you wait. And you're so tired and you're to the point where you tell God, I want to give up, but I can't, there's nothing else for me to do. I don't want to pick up a counterfeit. I want to keep doing this, but I can't go any further. I need a miracle. And that's when the lion comes and he makes that miracle. He makes that path and he just expects you to just do a little bit more running and follow him. And then you will find your rest and those promises will come to fruition. And the faith that you carried will bless others and bless yourself. So I want to encourage you, don't give up, especially when you're at your breaking point. That's the point. The darkest is before the dawn. So that's the point that Jesus is going to come in and resurrect himself and work through your life and work through your faith according to his power. So I hope that encouraged you. You can find more encouragement in my books on Amazon. Be blessed.